Interesting. Let's see. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Nice, okay. Absolutely brutal. Dude, absolutely brutal. But we already said it, right? Like it was hitting the top, it was hitting the top of the downtrend. Bro, absolutely brutal. I mean, it's fine, you know, like it's like the we already know the other side of this is like we're gonna be up so much. Like even back here, you know, the same feelings that we had when we go up, like even back here when I was up like, you know, a good amount, uh it's a good feeling. So I already know, like, yeah, right now like every single time we go down to these lows, it's a horrible feeling, and then when we go up, it's obviously a good feeling. So we're just waiting for that. So I'm not too concerned about it. It just sucks that I'm now 9.8% from making an all-time low on the portfolio. It's freaking brutal. Let's read the chat. Let's see. Silver Days is in the house. What's up? Wealth Abundance. I'm early. I need a vacation till markets start acting right. Yeah, you and me both. Hopefully July 9th things switch up, or by the FOMC meeting on the 29th. Yeah, dude, they better lower interest rates, man. We need late days, bro. Okay, that's too many coins, DZ. I'll get to them when as soon as possible, though. We got to see how many people are going to be in the chat today. Let's see. Crash and burnings. What's up, Flip Coins? Bloodbath. Welcome to the 2-minute mark of the live stream. Audio and video is good here. Perfect. Living in Central Florida. Let's go. Hey, I'm glad you made it because I need to make these videos for you anyway. Yeah, so like on my YouTube studio, just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. So like I leave all my comments, so I don't reply to them. And then when I do the videos, then I reply. So you wrote, can you do Pyth, AOZ, and Cookie DAO? Oh, you didn't even ask for that. Yeah, you didn't even ask for that. But like I'm going to make these videos for you on here. And I know you're here, but I'm still going to make the videos and then post them. And then I'll respond to that and say, hey, you know, they're updated. So I'm not ignoring you. So just FYI. But yeah, actually, that's a good point. We do need to put these coins up. Let's see, yo, if OXT breaks 0.05, I'm DCAing. But are you actually in OXT? If we're breaking all-time lows, the next stop for OXT is going to be 3 cents 80. What's up, Majid? How are you? Loka coin, please. Hello from Guam. Let's go, man. Welcome from Guam, man. I sold 2 coconuts and bought the dip. Let's go from Guam. Aloysius. I like that name, Aloysius. Yeah, been in OXT maybe longer than you. I bought when it first came out in December on Coinbase, so I highly doubt it. I was in the office, and it got listed on Coinbase with like such a small market cap, and I bought it when it got listed because this is before. Do you remember before like they started just listing tons and tons of coins? You remember the time when coins got listed on Coinbase and they started going? They like immediately got the Coinbase pump. I remember those days. So that's when I bought OXT. So I don't know. Maybe we bought it at the same time, but I bought it the second it came out. So what's up? Free Lightning's in the house. Okay, yeah, we gotta add all these coins here. So give me a second, and then we'll take a look at the chat because I gotta pull up all these coins right now. So give me a second, guys. We have to create more tabs. Taking a look at Pi. been in more than me. Psh, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Maybe at the same, I mean, best case scenario, it's at the same time. AIOZ, Cookie DAO. Damn, Cookie DAO came all the way back down. This guy wants Veracity. I used to make Veracity videos because one of the members was his coin was Veracity, and I would make weekly update videos on it. But look, man, like it's been doing nothing but basically going down. And I remember we were looking at it in 2023, 2024, and it was just going sideways. And we were like, if it breaks this previous low, we're probably gonna make all-time lows. And it's crazy that was 2 years ago, and we finally made lower lows. So, man, if you've been holding Veracity for 2 years and just buying the accumulation, you're actually down. How dumb is that? That should be illegal. Let's see, Gala. This guy's asking for Gala. Where's what's his face? Gearhead. Keep the SHX videos coming. And then you said Love Pi rotated into Pi. Oh, that's you writing. PNG NCT. Okay. All right, that's it. All right, let's look at the chat. Let's see. Loka. Majid wants Loka. Oh, did this coin get delisted on Coin? Oh no, it's still on Coinbase. It is still on Coinbase. That's good though. They are releasing coins. You can see the prices going down and the market cap's going up. But we'll talk about that when I actually look at the coin. Let's see. I know you don't ignore. You always update. Yes, that's true. Anything? Did I miss anything? Hey, DZ, are you here? DZ, can you let me know what coins you wanted again? Bought my first OXT February 2021. I bought it in December of 2019. Yeah, dude. I don't even want to like show you what the price was. Because it first got listed on Coinbase in November. November or December. Let me see. Brutal, man. I bought my first OXT. Yeah. December. I bought it here. It went down, it went up, I held it, it went down, I held it, I held it, I held it, I held it. Like, you just think like, yeah, dude, I'm dumb. That's horrible, dude. And then bam. It's history. I don't even want to look at it. Is there any hope for AVAX, or do you guys think it's dead? I think that we need to laugh together because we're going to zero. But no, I'm just joking. I could take a look for you. Look for you. I don't know. I don't think AVAX is dead. I think that we're just waiting for the money inflow into this market. MLS is in the house. What's up? So this is your fault. No, it ain't my fault, man. If anything, it's developers' fault for releasing coins, and you know, I don't know if it's going to go lower than 3 cents because that was one of their ICOs. So they sold to investors at 3 cents, and then the time before that was like a fraction of pennies. So I feel like the people who bought it at a fraction of a penny, they're the ones that are just like dumping on the market. But yeah, let's DZ, if you're here, please give me the list of coins that you want, and then in the meantime we could take a look at, we could actually make videos on these now. Taking a look at Pyth network on the live stream. So I'm not going to say it looks good. We're up 21% from the all-time lows that was registered 9 days ago. So we don't necessarily know if we don't know if it's put in a bottom yet. But whenever you get a chart like this that's just basically stuck in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows, nothing is bullish with the coin. Okay, obviously you know that. But if you're looking at targets, the previous low does need to hold at around 8 cents. Hopefully we establish a floor at this point. And then bearish as long as it's under 15. Bullish over the 382 at 22 cents. Just keep in mind also this is resistance. So we can still come back up to either of these levels and get stuck and come back down and make a lower low and still validate this downtrend making a lower high. Okay, once you break 22 cents on the macro time frame, given that we stay over this previous low, then I say you're breaking out of the downtrend, and then from that point 41 cents would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next video. I don't normally say that. I gotta figure out, I gotta make my outro more like generic, you know. DZ, if you're here, please tell me what coins you want me to look at. Oh, hey, Flipcoins is here. I forgot. So let's take a look at, well, Flipcoins, are you here? Let me make sure you're here so I can look at your coins, because I already know your coins and you're a member. So let me know what coins you want. AIOZ. And let me know you're here so I can actually do them. Taking a look at AIOZ network on the live stream. So I think, let's see what's going on with AIOZ. Yeah, so with AIOZ on the macro time frame, we said bullish over 43 to 21 cents, but we did break. So we broke the 236. We came down and retested 21 cent as support, and then we came back up and retested this previous area of support as resistance, and then we got rejected. So as of right now, 21 cents absolutely needs to hold. If it doesn't, we're going to get a bigger capitulation down, and then we'll look at the targets on the upside. But given that we actually stay over 21 cents and on the macro time frame, I guess, yeah, I mean, we did get a bounce from 0.5 from the high to the low, even though we do have support at 21 cents. The next target on the upside would be retesting 32 cents, getting over 32 cents, and then 82 cents would be in play from there. And then once that breaks, then I guess we're waiting for this breakout. You're technically making higher highs. So the next higher high should take us back up to the previous all-time highs, which was back in April 2021. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Let's go. Free lightning for 5 beans. Hey, Meow, can we look at Dogecoin and Threshold T? Thanks as always. Yeah, you got it, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Threshold. Let's see. Okay, so Threshold and Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin's still good over 13 cents, but what? Hold on, let me just... Let me see, give me 1 second, sorry. Someone's trying to join the live stream. Did I like... Details, anyone? Participate mode. Who can send messages? Subscribers. I guess I'll just say who can send messages. No, that's right. Yeah, everything's good. Weird. Okay, let's take a look at Dogecoin. Taking a look at Dogecoin on the live stream. So Dogecoin is still holding up pretty well. Let's see. I mean, we have got to be bottomed at this point, right? So on the macro time frame for Dogecoin, the very key area that Dogecoin needs to stay over would be 1380. That's what it is. So bullish over 1380, and 26 cents would be the next target on the upside. Hopefully, once we break this, we'll validate this uptrend. You're in this this upward channel. I mean, you've been making higher highs, and obviously the next higher high should take us to previous all-time highs. But at any point, if we do break below 1380, I'd say at that point, 9 cents 36 does need to hold, and that would be the next target. And I think that does coincide with support on the macro time frame. It might be the 786, right? Yeah, 7 cents 80 would be the 786 support. And then in between, in resistance, you do have support at 11 cents 80. With that being said, I will keep you updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Hold on, someone's trying to join the live stream and it's not letting him. Is my live like not? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, good. Sorry, someone was trying to get in. Taking a look at threshold on the live stream. So be careful with threshold. Obviously, we're only up 33% from its all-time lows, which was recorded 3 months ago, and the all-time high was 3 years ago at 22 cents. Threshold, it's almost fully diluted at this point, so that is bullish in the long term. And it does look like you've just been consolidating, although you did obviously record this all-time low. Now, nothing is bullish, and threshold is bearish as long as the price action is under 2 cents 30. And once we get over 3 cents 60, then the next target would be 7 cents 38, and then obviously bull run for threshold. You can see the last 2 times we got rejected at the 0.5, and then after that we've just been validating this downtrend, making lower highs across the board. What we really do need to see is a breakout, and if we don't, then we are probably going to break down and make a lower low. As long as the price action is under 2 cents 30, it is still bearish. Looking at the RSI and the stock RSI, stock RSI is now going towards completely reset. It's not completely reset, so we might get a little bit more selling pressure. And then RSI is neutral at this point, and it is below the moving average. So just keep that in mind. We might get a little bit more selling before we start going back up. What we really want to see is RSI being oversold and actually making a higher low and validating uptrend. Anytime that the RSI goes oversold, which we have the last couple times, and the price action makes a lower low, then that's very, very, very bearish. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. And thank you so much for the 5 beans, Free Lightning. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. He whom slaps. Let's go. What's up, man? Let's see. Epic Cash. Oh, this is kind of a gamble play, huh? Yeah, it is. We'll get to it, okay? So, we got Cookie DAO, Veracity, Avalanche, and then Epic Cash. And then we'll take a look at the chat for new charts or for any other coin requests. Taking a look at Avalanche on the live stream. So I don't think money has inflowed into Avalanche yet, or obviously this industry as of yet, just like utility coins in general. I mean, actually, money's really not flowing into any coins right now, any altcoins right now. Bitcoin dominance needs to break down for that. But very simple for Avalanche. We are sitting on the 236 right now at $16.78. Very crucial point, and it absolutely needs to stay over this area. Otherwise, price action is bearish if we do break below this area. Now, on the upside, as long as we stay over this, the target is going to be $25, which is what we said last time. It came up, obviously got rejected, and smacked back down, which isn't good. What we really need to see is a breakout over $25, and then that's when we can say it's macro bullish. From there, your next target would be breaking $49, but keep in mind, what you don't want to see is getting stuck at the 0.5 at around $35, and then validating this downtrend, right? Because we're just constantly making lower highs, okay? That's what you don't want to see. Once you break out again, then I guess you don't triple top. That's when we're going to have the bull run for AVAX, $80, and then $148 would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And then if we do break below 1680, then the next support for AVAX is 1320 in bearish territory. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. All right, Loka. Man, this is very bearish, man. Good luck. If you're buying that, you're literally just gambling. I hope you make it, though. But yeah, this coin, like, do you know how bad this chart looks? This thing just looks like it's taking everybody's money. Anyway, I'm not trying to be super bearish because, as we all know, this takes like 1 week to basically do something like this. So, and getting all the money back. Anyway, so as long as it's under 13 cents, it is bearish, and over 27 cents, it's bullish. Let's look at the RSI and stock RSI. Yeah, RSI is close to being oversold again, and then you're just making lower lows on the chart, so that's not good. And then stock RSI is resetting, so so nothing really to report there on those indicators. That's pretty much it for Loka. Good luck. I mean, this thing is this thing is over 100x back up to its all-time high. So if you make it, then congratulations, you make it. I mean, yeah, congratulations, because you put in $100, it's gonna be like 10 grand, right? I'll take that gamble all day, but I don't think that Loka. I don't think that this is the same coin it used to be, though, because they did release coins into the circulation. That's what I want to show you on Loka, is that you could see that the price is going down, but the market cap is actually making a higher low, while the price is making lower lows. This means that they're releasing coins into the circulation, which does increase selling pressure, and it does dilute the market. Obviously, it's inflationary, so it's reducing everybody's value. So that's not good. That's pretty much it for Loka. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Now, taking a look at Gala. Taking a look at Gala on the live stream. So Gala's not doing anything, like we said last time. As long as Gala's under 3 cents 20, it is macro bearish, and then bullish over 6 cents, which we've already gotten rejected at 3 times now. So what you don't want to see is just consolidation and then a breakdown. What you really want to see is a breakout over 6 cents. Should take us to 16 cents for Gala. But at any point, if we don't hold this previous floor, we are going to be making lower lows for the cycle. So the next area of support, yeah, I guess it would be that. It would be, let's see. We're sitting on it. So the next area of support for Gala is going to be 204. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Man, okay, let's look at the chat, and then we'll do, wait, we got to do, oh yeah, let's do Epic Cash really quick. Yeah, I guess Epic Cash doesn't look too bad. It came out 2020. No. Yeah, it came out 2020, but why can't I find the full chart? Yeah, it's not letting me find the full chart. That's super annoying. Yeah, I can't really find. Yeah, sorry, man, I can't find it. Can't find the full chart. Let's read the chats. I'm here. Thank you, Pyth and now AIOZ. Oh, thank you, Python now and AIOZ. Yeah, you're welcome. I also like post the videos afterwards. Oh, Miria, just curious on Miria. Miria. We have a chart for Miria, I think. Is this the right coin? Would you do Zebic, please? Yes, of course I could do Zebic. God's Creation says Epic Cash is a hidden gem. Yeah, sorry, I can't find it. Epic Cash. Yeah, but like this coin came out. Yeah, okay, did it come out on CoinX? Hold on. I'll try one more time for you. Yeah, the chart's not. I guess, I mean, how far back does this go? This goes February 2025. Was that the high? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I can't even do it. Yeah, this has to be the right coin. So this is Miria. Taking a look at Zebic network on the live stream. So for Zebic, we are obviously, I mean, the entire market, it's not just Zebic is having a crash, sell-off right now. All the altcoins are. So keep in mind, we do still have macro support here at 2029. So we can still come back up and get a bounce from 2029 and it'll still be macro bullish. But at any point, I'd say that if we do break this area of support, we are going to get a bigger capitulation back down. The next area of support would be 22 for Zebic. And then at that point, we'll have to break resistance to become bullish again. However, as of right now, technically, as long as we stay over that line, it is still bullish, and around 209 would be the target on the upside. This is still valid. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, I guess taking a look at Miria, from the high to the low, bearish under 2013, bullish over 2023. Once that breaks, I'd say you're breaking out of this downtrend that's forming. You're making lower lows and lower highs across the board right now, so that's not really bullish at all. And yeah, we're in a downtrend right now. So once this area breaks, what you really want to see is getting over getting to 2055, which is the 618. Once you do that, you're invalidating this downtrend. But you can see every single time we've come up and attempted to break out, we've gotten rejected and smacked back down. So after we do break that at 2055, then 1 cent would be the next target, and then previous all-time highs. That's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Neon, please. You got it. Mr. Meow, good evening. Hello. Good evening to you. I guess it is evening. It's 5:20 here, so yeah, it is evening. Let's see. Neon. And then the other JM. Can you look at NASCRAT? JM. Nice initials. NASCRAT. What is that? Is that a stock? Is that like... Is that the new NASDAQ? Let's see. NASCRAP? What is that? Oh, okay, okay. NASCRAP. I'm assuming you mean the NASDAQ, right? Wow. It's a, what do you call it? It is a, we're in a 30-year bull run. And dreadfully hot here in Cali. Yeah, I'm in Cali too. It is pretty hot here. Let's see, Cookie DAO. Taking a look at Cookie DAO on the live stream. So let's see what's happening with Cookie DAO. I know the entire market's having some sort of breakdown right now. Cookie DAO is doing pretty good though. It is holding up pretty well. So we didn't hold the 382 support. So we said that it was very bullish over 19 and 24. Unfortunately, we didn't hold support. And now we're not holding 15 cents. The next major area of support for Cookie DAO is going to be 13 cents. Okay. Now, if we've put in a bottom, so if we've double bottomed here and the targets on the upside are all valid right now, 18 to 21 cents would be the next area of resistance. We could still come back up, get stuck, and make a lower low on the shorter time frame. Once 21 cents breaks, 26 cents is the next target on the upside. And then from there to the moon, obviously. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. It's on Solana. Oh, okay, okay. NASCRAP. Yeah, so you're gambling. Look, this pair has very little liquidity. It has $7 liquidity. You're joking, right? Is this the coin you're talking about? Is this what I stopped my live stream for? It's just out of all the coins that you could have bought, this is like, this does not have good tokenomics. I'll give you this. It's not mintable, it's not freezable. The contract, I don't know if the contract's been renounced or not, but just be careful with this coin. But is this the coin you're talking about? I'm gonna take. I'm gonna have to head out. Thanks again, Meow. Take care. Yeah, thank you so much for the 5 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Dang, man. Hey, good luck. Hey, I really hope you make it. I hope you know it's not coming from a bad place, but like this doesn't look good. But then again, to give you the benefit of the doubt, I mean, this is one of the coins that could just go parabolic, right? But just don't lose all your money on this, right? 325,000 market cap. It's fully diluted, which is good. It doesn't look like it has any audit issues, which is good. So I'm giving you the positives. Very low volume. Only one liquidity provider, and 22.3K 2.3K holders, which isn't bad. Yeah, so for this, if we didn't put in a bottom, we're just gonna basically, go into the endless pit of hell. But if we do get some sort of reversal, just keep in mind we do have resistance at 3.055. to 3076, and that itself is a pretty good move up. It's around a 76 to 120%. So maybe if you buy now and if you're like, hey, I want to get in a trade, maybe you sell somewhere here in this resistance before we break down and then validate this downtrend. But if we do break out of here, then the next target is going to be around 12. And then if this thing goes back up to its all-time high, it's going to be a 7.5x. So I hope you make it. I really do, and good luck with this one. The best TA, short and sweet to the point. 420 Toddzilla. Well, hey, you never you always comment on my videos. Thank you so much. You're always like supporting the videos, man. I really appreciate that. I always get your comments. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what else to say, you know. Thank you. That's really awesome, and thank you so much for always commenting nice stuff on the videos. You're always commenting on the videos. Thank you, kind sir. Can you do XCN? Yeah, I could do XCN. I hope you got in like 2 years ago for XCN, or like a year ago, right? You'd be up so much right now. Let's see, Onyx Coin. Taking a look at Onyx Coin on the live stream. So Onyx Coin, I mean, it's doing exceptionally well. This chart looks amazing, especially when most coins are down here about to break all-time lows. Onyx Coin is killing it. So first and foremost, congratulations to the Onyx Coin Moon Boys. Now on the macro time frame for Onyx Coin, we're very bullish over 2095. That is macro support. Okay, so we had support at 17, so 1 cent 70. Once we broke that, we retested 382 as support, which is 2095. We came up, retested previous support as resistance, and then we got stuck again. But the good thing is that we're still over 209 for Onyx Coin. So from the high to the low, right now the good thing is that you're consolidating in resistance. So as long as you stay over 1 cent 18, 1 cent 50 is in play, and then once that breaks out, 2 cents 40, and then from there we'll take a look at the targets on the upside. But we should get some sort of breakout, at least making a higher high here. But very crucial points that need to break would be 1 cent 50 and 2 cents 40. As always, I'll keep you guys updated, and thank you so much. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Bam! Appreciate the look, meow. Thank you. You're welcome. Because you rock, my friend. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. We're getting pretty good viewers. You know, 13. We're getting like 13 to 25 viewers, and then on X we have 17. So that's pretty good. I can't wait to start streaming on TikTok. I need 50 followers on TikTok. So if you guys happen to have TikTok, please follow me so I can at least live stream on 3 platforms. Let's see. We got to do DIA. Taking a look at DIA on the live stream. So we haven't did an update video on this, but it's also because it's not really doing anything. So on the macro time frame for DIA, from the high to the low, as long as price action is under 45 cents, it is bearish, bullish over 74 cents. And if you're going to be validating this chart, making higher highs, clearly the next target would be $1.65 for DIA. Now, in terms of support, I think we've already exhausted support, right? No, we haven't. So we still have support here at 31 cents. You can see that every single time we've come down here, we have marked some sort of reversal. The only difference is that last time we made a lower high, right? So what we really want to see is a breakout over 74 cents this next time, not getting stuck at the 382 and then making that higher high. I'll keep you updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. Excuse me. Revo still? What? Revo OS still? What? Aloe's in the house. Let's go, Aloe. Welcome to the, what is it, 40-minute mark of the live stream. Taking a look at Neon EVN. So nothing's happened and nothing has changed from the last time that we did the update video. The problem is that we are technically, yeah, we're just making lower lows, which isn't good. If this is bottomed, meaning that if this is the bottom here at around 8 cents 30 for the cycle, then the targets on the upside should be 20 cents and 35 cents. So keep in mind that we can still come back up to these levels, get stuck, and then come back down and validate this downtrend that's forming. That's exactly what happened here, right? We established a bottom, and then we would have drawn our box here. We came up to 75 cents and then made a lower low. And so the same thing goes here. Everyone's going to get trapped. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We have a 382 retracement at 35 cents. We put in this lower high, and then we start going back down. So I'm not trying to be super bearish. I'm just trying to say be careful. But once 35 cents does break, then 89 cents would be in play. You're invalidating this downtrend, and then we could take a look at it on the we could take a look at the targets on the upside. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Uh, 0.1524, easy, yeah, seriously. Hypothetically speaking, not financial advice. Do you think the bottom is in for Ethereum? Is it a decent time to buy? Not financial advice. I'm not buying Ethereum right now. I am buying Ethereum probably closer to $1,200. And if it never happens, then it never happens. And I know that sounds crazy. I know people are like, $1,200 Ethereum crypto analysis, you're crazy. No, I'm not. Now, I hope it doesn't, because my coins are on Ethereum. DOGE, Mars, and OXT are on Ethereum. So if that happens, my portfolio is already making an all-time low. I mean, it's about to make an all-time low. So I just wouldn't buy it, because I'm already in the market, and at this point, I just want to buy everything for dirt cheap. We have support for Ethereum at $1,200. That would be the next major area of support for Ethereum. We have a lot of support going up, but on the macro time frame, it's still $1,200. Gearhead, I actually made a gala video, so I'll be posting it after that. Wait, Revo Steeman? What does that mean? What is Revo Sty? Man, long day. Nice one, man. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome. I hope we both buy Ethereum at 1,200. If that's the case, man, I'll load up on Ethereum. I'll buy like 10 Ethereum. Wait. Oh yeah, that's like 12K. Damn, that's a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Taking a look at Veracity on the live stream. So we haven't taken a look at Veracity in a very long time, but the problem is it's not doing anything. It was going sideways. We were consolidating, but then we broke down and made a lower low. So everything was invalidated. We used to make update videos on this every week because this used to be a member coin. And we said that we had resistance here. And as long as it didn't break that, and then we would need to hold this previous low. And if the previous low doesn't hold, you're basically breaking down. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened with Veracity. So now, with the updated targets for Veracity from the high to the low, same thing that we say every single time. We have resistance at 2.027, 2.053. So we already did technically wick here and got rejected. What we absolutely need to see is price action maintaining and establishing a floor over 3.096. If that happens, then the targets on the upside are all valid, which first starts with breaking this box. If it doesn't break, we're going to come back down. If it breaks, we can look at the targets on the upside. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and thank you. You really can't figure it out, huh? Revo Simon? What? Man, Revo Steve? Styman Revo? Wait, you gotta tell me, because that's gonna... It's over. Stop taking coin requests. No, people got a super chat now. I'm not gonna look at your guys' coins unless you send me 50 cents. That's funny because YouTube doesn't even let you send 50 cents. Which crypto do you hold the most of? I hold OXT and DOGE, but for the love of God, don't. Like, just stay away from. DOGE's fine. I like DOGE. But OXT's not. It hasn't been really too good to me. I'm laughing so hard right now. Am I saying something wrong? Like, is that? It's over backwards. Oh, it's over. But then you wrote man. Why'd you write man? Oh, okay, you wrote it's over. It's so over. Okay. All right, damn. I didn't figure it out. Yeah, but you're like the king of like always saying it's over. So definitely can't afford 10 ETH even at if I sold everything and then put more money in, because you got to realize if Ethereum goes to $1,200, our coins are absolutely dead. We'd be absolutely dead. You hold Aventus? No, I don't, but I really like Aventus. I think Aventus is a very small market cap. It's almost fully diluted. The tokenomics are pretty good, and like it doesn't look like a rug pull, right? It has a lot of room for growth for Aventus, because look, Aventus is only on Coinbase, and then everything else is super small. You don't care about, right? Imagine when Aventus starts getting like bigger listings, like Kraken or Binance or Gemini, or all these other coins or all these other platforms. Imagine when Aventus gets those listings. That would be insane, right? I think that's going to push the price up a lot, because it's gonna give it access to more people. Yeah, that's why I thought you would get it. Yeah, well, I'm super positive. I don't think it's over. If I thought it was over, then I would have gotten it. Anyways, long story short, stocks are taking all the liquidity from crypto. I don't believe that. Yo, are we rich? I don't know. Let's check Doge on Mars. I should make a video on Doge actually. If you ain't got no Doge on Mars, get you some. Taking a look at Doge on Mars on the live stream. So the stock RSI was very bullish, and now we're getting some sort of reset. Obviously, a sell-off. The RSI is curling back down, unfortunately. As far as the price action goes, nothing has changed from the last time that we looked at Doge. As long as it is under 6 zeros 15 and 6 zeros 20, it is still macro bearish. So we could still even come back up at 6 zeros 20 and then get smacked back down, right back down to these lows. We do need to break 15 to 20. Once that breaks, 22 small area of resistance, and then 35. What we really want to see is price action over 35 and maintaining levels over 35. Once we get over 35 and we start creating some sort of bull flag and maintaining price action over 6 zeros 35, this thing's going to go parabolic. I'd say all the targets on the upside are going to be valid at that point. But what we don't want to see is a pump over 6 zeros 35 and then getting smacked back down again, because we're probably going to get something like this where we got a long 7 months of bleeding and then making a lower low, right? We still haven't even put in our lower low. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just keep in mind, if it does happen, the next lower low should take us to 708. Okay. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. Dwayne Kelly, what happened? How come it wasn't letting you in the live stream? Probably going to be at least September, October until we see any real volume. Come on, alt season. Not the one. Welcome to the live stream, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Just look at these stocks, Hood, Coin. Yeah, but we already know that. Palantir, yeah. I'm eating KFC. Yeah, 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 man. I should have went back in time and bought Robinhood. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Look at this. Dude, look at this. Oh my god. Like what? I remember this thing was $5 like for the longest time. It was like $5, $6, $7. And then see, like, you just gotta hold, right? Yeah, easy 10x, man. Could have made it easy 100 bands. But the thing is, like, would you have held it here, right? That's crazy. Would you have held it here? Oh my god. That's what a crazy chart right here, man. I wish OXC does something like this. How possible is it for it to do something like this? Let's see. Yeah, oh my god. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. This isn't even full chart. The full chart's actually the Coinbase chart. Buy Nvidia. I'm not buying Nvidia at the high, man. I think buying Nvidia right now is too risky for me. Nvidia. Yeah, man, this is way too risky for me. Like, buying it at the all-time high. I just can't believe, like, look at this. Damn. I should go back in time and put all my money in Nvidia at $3. Yeah, like 10 grand would have been a house. Doge on Mars to Mars, baby. Let's go. If you ain't got no Doge on Mars, get you some. Dwayne Kelly got in at $90. Hey, that's good. I would be happy if yeah, you bought the dip, right? Yeah, dude, you bought the dip. Let's go. Congratulations, man. Remember the first day of the internet? Well, think of this like the first day of AI. Yeah, but is that what Nvidia is doing? Oh, let's go. Shadow Frost followed me on TikTok, man. Let's go. Thank you. That's awesome. I got another TikTok follower. Brutal. Are we going back down? No, we're coming back up, right? Yeah, it was 8%. Now it's 10%. Let's go. Yeah, wow. Wow. Look at this on the monthly, man. It's like, it doesn't get as bearish as it is right now. But like, that's what I need to do. Like, this is where you buy, right? Look at this. This is where you buy, and then like, this is where you buy. And then this is, even if you buy here, you literally are catching the bottom. Whenever you buy here, you're catching the bottom, right? I mean, you had a chance to sell at 74% before it made a lower low, and then when it did, you had a chance to sell at a 260%, and then now we're back over here. So even if I have a chance to sell at like 100%, I'll take it, you know? Nvidia got 4 million square feet AI center building right now. Go check it out. Dude, that's good for Nvidia, man. They're doing a lot. AMD and Qualcomm are nice, yeah, but the Qualcomm is already gone. The problem is that like these coins aren't gonna make us millionaires overnight, and unfortunately, I'm a degen, and I want to make it like overnight, right? And I know people are gonna be like, oh, blah 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 blah. It's just noise. They don't get it. And that's exactly why I'm gonna do it. Qualcomm. Yeah, look at this, man. I mean, yeah, the only time that would have been a good buy would have been 2015. I was broke in 2015. And I would only be up like 250. I would only be up like 263%. Yeah, if you're talking about like retirement stocks, yeah, sure, Qualcomm's a good retirement stock, but I don't think that this is going to necessarily be like 100x in the next year, or even a 40x in the next year. Good evening, my friend. How's your day? Please do Penguin. Where is it heading? To closer. Let's go to closer. Welcome to the end of the live stream. Yeah, we can take a look at Pengu for you. I hope Pengu's doing well for you. I hope Pengu's doing better for you than OXT is doing for me. Let's see. Taking a look at Pengu on the live stream. So from the high to the low on the macro time frame, Pengu is bullish over 1 cent 14. As long as we're over this area, the next area of resistance would be 1 cent 60, which clearly we got rejected at last time. So once we do break out, the next target should put us at 2 cents 22. Keep in mind that that is resistance, and we do need to keep this uptrend in this channel, because we're in an upward channel right now. So as long as it stays in this upward channel making higher highs, then it's still bullish. But what we don't want to see is coming back up to 2 cents 20, getting rejected, and then forming a downtrend. But so far so good. The target right now would be 1 cent 60, and 2 cents 29 would be in play on the macro time frame. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. There you go. There you go. Just as a reminder to everyone, we will be live streaming every single day this month. So I will be live streaming again tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be 5 p.m. I think it's going to be a little bit later. It's going to be probably closer to 7 p.m. But obviously, if you follow me on any social media platform, I will post my schedule tomorrow once I know. But regardless, I will be live streaming every single day this month for the most part. Weekdays generally will be 5 p.m. unless obviously I say otherwise. And then on the weekends, it's going to be early in the mornings, like always, after the watch list videos. What's the deal with Maker? Yeah, Maker migrated into a different coin. That's what's wrong with it. Yeah, it's now Sky. So Maker has rebranded to Sky. So it's now this coin. Yeah, that's crazy. It doesn't even have a max supply. Just finished KFC. Now I'm drinking iced coffee. Dude, you're going to be wired. Isn't it nighttime where you are? I just got weeks of full sodium. Dude, yeah, you don't need sodium for the next month eating that KFC. Sounds really good though. You know, when I was younger, I used to love, I don't know how old you are. Obviously, you're probably old as fart, but I used to get it was this wrap. It was called the Twister. Do you guys? I don't know if anybody remembers that, but the twist. I used to love the Twister at KFC. Also at McDonald's, I used to love getting the Big and Tasty. They don't do big and tasties anymore though. It's been, I don't even know how long it's been, but probably more than 20 years. But if anybody remembers that, then you guys remember the good times. The good times. Israr wants hash AI and XPR. Welcome to the end of the live stream. I don't think it's done anything, but we will go ahead and take a look at it for you because we have nothing better to do. Yeah, the Twister was a hood classic, dude. I love the Twister, man. I like, it's just like, it's so simple. You put, you put 2 chicken in there, and then you put the ranch or whatever with tomatoes and lettuce or whatever. It was good. And then they took it away. What the hell is up with that? XPR has rebranded to XPR Network. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Twister. I'm in Canada. We used to have $2 Tuesdays for 2-piece meals. Yeah, we had stuff like that too. I don't know if you guys. Yeah, we had, and then the dollar menu. I remember when the dollar menu on at McDonald's, I would get a whole bunch of chicken sandwiches, like the spicy chicken sandwiches. They're $1, and now each one's like $4. Can you believe that? A 4x. I needed to invest in chicken sandwiches, man. Oh man, I needed to put all my money in chicken sandwiches. Yeah, so nothing's happening with XPR from the last time that we looked at it. The entire market's having a correction, but with XPR, you're still maintaining these levels, so you haven't come down to that low yet. And then I think that's still support, right? Yeah, so you're still over support at 22 on the macro time frame. So nothing's really happening with XPR. If it doesn't hold this area, then you're probably going to get a bigger move down. And then in terms of the targets on the upside on the shorter time frame for XPR, I would just say you have resistance here. And then once that breaks, the next target should put you at the next area of resistance should be 52. So I hope you guys understand, like when I give you guys this information, you guys know what to do with it, right? So theoretically, if you have the coin, then and you want a dollar cost average down, then the box would be support. If you're in a trade and if you buy right now and if you're trying to short trade it, the box and then this line would be good to take profits, right? And then for long-term holders, then it's kind of different for short-term and long-term, but I hope that makes sense for you guys. I can't give you financial advice, but I can show you guys the next areas of support and resistance, which is what I'm doing. And then hash AI. Yeah, hash AI, nothing's also happening with this. Yeah, so I mean, you're still holding support. I mean, technically 303 is still support. And then technically on the shorter time frame, I think you're over the 382, right? No, you're in, okay, so you're in resistance right now. So we broke out, but we're coming back down. So on the downside, 3036 needs to hold, and you need to break out over 3044, and then 306 would be the play on the upside. If Kusama ever goes back to previous all-time high, it would be wild. Kusama, what is that, the bird coin? Yeah, it's the like crow coin, right? Oh my god. Yeah, what the heck happened? This is on Coinbase though. Huh. I don't like the fact that it has a max supply. Hello, meow, God bless you. Thank you. What's up, Carlos? Always be closing. Yeah, you got to get that money back. Yeah, DZ, I don't know where you were, but this is the end of the live stream, so we're about to end it. So come back tomorrow, and we could take a look at all those coins for you. So with that being said, thank you so much for everybody. Google the original chip which I'm about to have. Anyway, enjoy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and this is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. I will be live streaming again tomorrow. It's going to be closer to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is going to be a little bit later, so just FYI. And thank you so much for all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers, and everybody that participated on X and on YouTube in the chats. So thank you so much for that. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow.